In 1995, my wife and I decided to take a vacation south, and it had a beach and it had waves. And I've been a body surfer all my life, so I decided to take advantage of the surf when we got there. It was unusually strong because a hurricane had passed through a few days ago, so the water was still churned up. So I pushed off on this last wave, but I was tired, and I was unable to get into enough momentum to get to the middle of the wave. I was caught on the top of the wave. Wave broke, took me with it, and I was unable to control myself, and my head hit the bottom of the beach when I was coming down. And as soon as my head hit, I felt my head snap back, and I lost all control of my arms and legs. I got myself up to the surface, and the young man who had been with me in the water was still there, and he looked at me, and he yelled out, "Are you okay?" And I, with my last breath, I said, "No." And he came over and put me in the proper hold and brought me into shore. It quickly became apparent that I had a serious injury. I was taken to the hospital. I was stabilized. I was flown back to Boston. I spent 2 months at Mass General and then 3 months at Spaulding. But the important thing was the first night in the hospital, when I was unable to move my arms and legs, and I was lying there, and I was in the depths of despair because I had no idea what I would get back, if anything, at that point. And I remember in the middle of the night lying there without hope, and all of a sudden, in the dark, I felt this enormously powerful presence, and there was a voice that I didn't hear the voice. It was like it was in my heart. And the voice said, "Don't be afraid." And I just completely relaxed after I heard that. It was like a rush of warmth through my body. And from that moment on, I was really never afraid again. I think the biggest change for me coming out of the accident is I now, it sounds a little strange to say, but I now have faith in God versus faith in faith. I think that has informed the way I conduct my own life, the way I view others. I feel as though I have more empathy for others. I am someone who is much more open to opposing viewpoints. They may or may not change the way I feel, but I don't discount them as much as I used to. I think going forward for me, the most important lesson that I would tell anyone is don't make God too little. You can handle anything with him. So don't sell him short. Let's put it that way.